Welcome to Wander Chronicles 79, where we explore the world's most fascinating cultures and traditions. Today, we'll dive into 6 countries where the concept of marriage is tied to cultural practices, financial transactions, and shocking realities. From traditional dowries to bride prices that cost as little as your dinner bill, these stories reveal a world you won't believe exists. Stay with us as we uncover the untold secrets and surprising dynamics of these unique marital customs. Imagine being a young woman in rural Egypt, where poverty dictates almost every decision in life. For many families, financial hardships make marrying off their daughters the only viable solution to survive. In Egypt, a practice known as tourist marriage has become alarmingly common, particularly in underprivileged areas. Wealthy men from Gulf countries visit Egypt, often during the summer, looking for temporary brides. These arrangements are facilitated by local brokers who help families connect with potential grooms. The marriages, though technically legal, are often short-lived, lasting only weeks or months. The man pays a bride price of around $2,000 USDs, which is seen as a lifeline for struggling families. Once the groom returns to his home country, the marriage ends. The women are left behind, often divorced, with no financial or emotional stability. In many cases, they face social stigma, making it even harder to remarry or rebuild their lives. In rural Egypt, over 30% of the population lives below the poverty line. For families with limited resources, a tourist marriage offers immediate financial relief, even if it comes at the expense of their daughter's future. Many Egyptian women dream of escaping the patriarchal constraints of their society. In Egypt, women often have fewer rights compared to men, face societal expectations to prioritize family over personal or professional growth, are sometimes forced into marriages without their consent. As a result, many women look to Western men as a way to achieve independence and build a better life. Egyptian women are admired for their exotic beauty, dark, shiny hair, captivating eyes, ranging from deep brown to light hazel, a radiant, natural appearance. Beyond their looks, they are known for their loyalty, kindness, and fiery personalities, making them highly desirable partners. Would you risk navigating a culture rooted in tradition and economic struggles for the promise of love in Egypt? Have you ever wondered why Vietnam has become a hotspot for international marriages? Let's explore why thousands of Western men are traveling to Vietnam each year in search of love. Vietnamese women are often described as the perfect balance between traditional family values, emphasizing loyalty, respect, and caregiving, modern education and ambition, with a 98.87% literacy rate. Many Vietnamese women take pride in their dual role as caregivers who maintain a nurturing home environment, financial contributors who work to support their families. In 2019, nearly 1,800 Vietnamese women entered the U.S. on fiancé visas, showcasing the rising popularity of these international unions. Western men are particularly attracted to Vietnamese women for their natural beauty, including fair skin, shiny black hair, and graceful features, commitment to creating stable, harmonious households, ability to handle conflicts with flexibility and understanding. Building a relationship with a Vietnamese woman often involves a significant financial commitment. For example, an offline date, including airfare, accommodation, and dining, can cost between $800 and $2,000 USD. Long-term courtships may require multiple trips, increasing the total expense. Interestingly, Vietnamese women often prefer men who are 5 to 10 years older. In their culture, older men are seen as more emotionally mature, financially stable, making them better partners for marriage. In Vietnam, marriage isn't just a union between two individuals. It's a bond that ties two families together. Foreign men marrying Vietnamese women are often expected to build relationships with their wife's extended family, participate in traditional ceremonies such as tea offerings and ancestor worship, embrace the cultural significance of filial piety, which emphasizes respect for elders. While marrying a Vietnamese woman comes with unique cultural expectations, the rewards are often worth it. Western men frequently report that their Vietnamese wives bring a sense of stability and warmth to their lives, a deep respect for family values, which is sometimes lacking in their home cultures. Could you navigate Vietnam's rich traditions and expectations to build a lifelong partnership? Imagine living in a society where marriage, once seen as a rite of passage, is now considered optional or even undesirable. This is the reality for many South Korean women today. Over the past few decades, South Korea has transformed into a highly modernized society. With these changes, traditional family roles and marriage expectations have begun to clash with career aspirations among women. The rising cost of living, especially in urban areas like Seoul, a growing awareness of gender inequality in the workplace and at home. The numbers don't lie. The country's fertility rate has plummeted to 0.78 children per woman, the lowest in the world. Nearly 40% of women in their 30s are unmarried, a stark contrast to past generations. To escape societal pressures, many South Korean women are now exploring international relationships. Online matchmaking platforms have become a popular option, offering a chance to connect with foreign men who value equality in a relationship, are less influenced by rigid Korean gender roles. These services come with a price, often costing around 1,500 USDs just for registration. For foreign men, meeting their potential Korean partner can be even more expensive, with travel costs exceeding $6,000 USD. Many Korean women describe foreign men as more emotionally supportive, open to shared responsibilities in marriage, less tied to traditional expectations of a perfect wife. Unfortunately, not all issues are resolved through international matchmaking. South Korea has seen a rise in digital crimes, including non-consensual filming, leaking of private photos. These incidents have created an atmosphere of distrust, particularly toward traditional relationships with local men. Despite these challenges, South Korean women are often celebrated for their doll-like beauty, flawless skin, and dedication to personal appearance. Many spend thousands annually on skincare, cosmetic procedures, and the latest fashion trends. While this adds to their appeal in the international dating market, it also highlights the intense societal pressure to maintain a perfect image. Would you spend thousands of dollars to meet a Korean partner, knowing the cultural and emotional complexities involved? What if your search for love took you to a country as culturally diverse as Malaysia? In this Southeast Asian nation, women from various ethnic backgrounds, Malay, Chinese, and Indian, bring a unique blend of beauty, tradition, and modernity. A closer look at Malaysia's cultural diversity. Malay women often embody conservative Islamic values, emphasizing modesty and family loyalty. Chinese women, on the other hand, are more open to Western influences, balancing traditional roles with a modern outlook. Indian women in Malaysia bring a rich blend of cultural heritage, including vibrant festivals and cuisine. Despite Malaysia's rapid economic development, many women, particularly in rural areas, face significant challenges. Poverty remains a pressing issue in less urbanized regions. Traditional gender roles often limit women's opportunities for education and career advancement. For many women, marrying a foreigner symbolizes a chance to escape restrictive cultural norms, greater freedom and equality in their relationships, opportunities to build a better life abroad. Online platforms, similar to dating apps, are growing in popularity. These services cost around $500 USD, allowing women and men to connect voluntarily. However, for foreign men serious about finding a Malaysian partner, the expenses don't stop there. Meeting in person often involves flights, accommodations, and travel expenses, typically exceeding $2,000 USDs. Additional fees for cultural experiences, such as traditional engagement ceremonies. Malaysian women are often described as warm, family-oriented, and respectful of their partners. Skilled in maintaining harmony within their families, a quality highly valued in marriage. Proud of their cultural heritage, with many eager to share their traditions with foreign spouses. These Malaysian women, their openness to Western culture often makes them more confident in navigating intercultural relationships. Meanwhile, Malay women, rooted in their Islamic faith, offer a sense of stability and tradition that appeals to many foreign men. Could you adapt to a life enriched by Malaysia's unique blend of cultures, traditions, and challenges? Did you know that in China, bride prices can soar to astronomical amounts, often exceeding $50,000 in wealthier regions? Let's dive deeper into why this phenomenon exists. China's infamous one-child policy, introduced in 1980 to curb population growth, unintentionally created a massive gender imbalance. Families prioritizing male children now face a situation where there are 34 million more men than women, making marriage a highly competitive endeavor. In rural areas where incomes are modest, paying a bride price means families often need to sell their land, take out loans, or in extreme cases, pool resources from extended family members. This financial strain has led to growing frustration among young men who are unable to marry due to the bride shortage. In urban China, societal expectations create an entirely different issue for women. Women over the age of 27 who are unmarried are labeled as leftover women, 剩女, a term with deeply negative connotations. Despite being well-educated, career-driven, and financially independent, these women are often pressured by family and society to settle down quickly, regardless of their personal aspirations. Increasingly, Chinese women are turning to international marriages to escape these societal pressures. Foreign men are often viewed as more egalitarian in relationships, offering a different lifestyle, often free from traditional expectations. In 2021, over 500 women in Shanghai married foreign men, a number that continues to rise annually. But these marriages are not without their challenges. Cultural differences, language barriers, and legal complications often create hurdles for couples trying to build a life together. Would you risk financial ruin or navigate cultural complexities to find true love in China? Imagine this. In rural India, a young bride is sold for the equivalent of a fast food meal, just $35. This shocking reality highlights the economic hardships faced by many families in impoverished regions. But there's more to the story. In rural areas, girls are often seen as a financial burden due to the cost of dowries, a tradition where the bride's family pays the groom's family, limited opportunities for education or employment, making them less valuable in a patriarchal society. Marriages in these areas are often arranged without the consent of the bride, prioritizing financial transactions over personal choice. In cities, the narrative shifts dramatically. Women in urban areas are more likely to pursue higher education, speak English fluently, aspire to careers, with many entering fields like technology, medicine, and business. These women often use online matchmaking platforms to connect with potential foreign husbands, offering them a chance to escape restrictive cultural norms. For foreign men interested in marrying an Indian bride, a typical 2-week trip to India can cost upwards of $3,000, including matchmaking services, travel, and accommodations. But what they gain is more than just a spouse. Marrying into an Indian family often means embracing Colorful traditions like the Sangeet, pre-wedding music party, and Mehendi, henna ceremony. Iconic attire, such as saris and sherwanis. The rich flavors of Indian cuisine, from biryanis to gulab jamuns. While divorce rates in India remain among the lowest globally, they are rising, especially in urban areas where women are becoming more financially independent. However, in rural regions, women still face significant challenges, including lack of autonomy in marriage decisions, limited access to legal recourse in cases of abuse or exploitation. The allure lies in their blend of traditional values and modern outlook. Indian women are often seen as family-oriented and nurturing, highly adaptable, capable of balancing work and family life, enthusiastic about sharing their vibrant cultural heritage. Could you adapt to a life steeped in centuries-old traditions and modern aspirations? Wow, what a journey across these 8 fascinating countries. Each one reveals unique customs, challenges, and perspectives on marriage. Now, it's your turn. Which country surprised you the most? Leave a comment below and tell us what you think. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Wander Chronicles 79 for more shocking, informative, and entertaining content. And don't miss our next video, where we'll explore another incredible topic that will leave you amazed. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications to join us on our next adventure.